Hello everyone, it's Abheeti here from Raindrop Technique Perth, and here is Saven who's joining me tonight.
Hello everybody.
Saven used to work FIFO. He used to do 4 weeks off and 1 week at home. And when he would come home, he would often have a raindrop with me. And I wanted to talk to Saven tonight about the effects of raindrop, some of the stresses that he experienced being a FIFO worker, and how that was able to be relaxed and released using the raindrop technique specifically, and which oils were able to support him in that journey. So, hi.
Hi.
Saven, would you talk to us about raindrop technique and your experience of raindrop?
Well, when I was doing FIFO, it was really, how can I say? Well, it was really good because it became like a usual thing that I was doing on my week off. And Abheeti is really good on that. And what it was giving me actually, it was a release from the month, because I was doing month shift. And it was just like be able to connect to the relaxing part of myself that is very natural. But for some reason we forgot about it, through work and all the situation. And FIFO is a kind of thing that very help people or unhelp people to remember herself and how life is also joyful. So Raindrop really give me that kind of step back and connect again with that part. It was really juicy for me.
Which are your favorite oils?
Well, my favorite oil that I use normally are frankincense, Vela, and also is joy. That's my favorite one.
And so we would often incorporate the favorite oils that Saven was working with at the time, because he also took them up on the mines, but we would also incorporate them into Raindrop for specific purposes.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah. So just for give you an example, after the Raindrop, for me it was very hard to reconnect again to the usual life. So my body was slowing down so much. Personality, or what you call the psychological mind, was completely out of track, and I was left in this kind of sense of really peace and relax. So a bit you have to really, hello, the session is finished, we have to do that, okay. I was going down off the bed really slowly and try to, it was beautiful, really, for me, really a beautiful technique.
And so, briefly, what would you say to other men who were maybe considering having a raindrop and thinking it was a bit of a pansy thing or something that only women do?
Get off of these things, men and women here, it doesn't matter. When you feel then you need something to connect you back with something that you feel you start to getting apart, make a phone call. and just try it, man. Just try. Look, without anybody tell you it's right or wrong, you just sit on the mat or on the bed and receive it fully 100%, and you will see what I'm talking about. Yeah.
So men working FIFO, but men in general, just like women, just like children, they experience stress, they're experiencing difficulty sleeping, experience challenges with their immunity. Whether men are practicing meditation or not, and women, we all have a spiritual connection to the divine, and Raindrop helps to really foster that sense of self, that coming home, whether it's a practice or whether it's simply relaxing and going into a deep state of let go. Also with emotional release, I think especially men they tend to bottle up. Would you agree with that, and not necessarily release their feelings?
Yeah, that is kind of conditioning that men carry on, I can't say more than woman, but definitely man is a more conditioned to don't show emotional state, because in the past it was seen as an interference with what is manhood. And I want to say then exactly the opposite, the more men melt up and be simply what it is, it gives us a chance to a lot of things really to perspire, to get off of the track, and then something that it was stuck became just easy going. I agree with what Abheeti was saying. Yeah, for men sometimes is hard, you know. We have to be able to learn to reconnect with what really is manhood, and is a lot of vulnerability, you know, to express your feeling, either crying or whatever is there. Also, anger is another feeling to experience, you know. So, in that sense, yeah, raindrop really help a lot.
So when you are having a raindrop and when the oils are being applied, they work in a physical and emotional and a spiritual and a psychological way. And you can sometimes find that on the bed you have some sort of emotional release. You might not even have anything notable, but you'll just feel some sort of change. You'll feel a sense of relaxation, a sense of let go. So it can be a really, really beautiful expression of emotions without it necessarily having to be a huge catharsis. So to sum up, men love raindrop just as much as women. And
Yes, we do.
Raindrop Technique Perth, we have beautiful family packages which can be really of great value to you, because you can book in yourself and your partner and your children if that's relevant. But you can use them at times which are beneficial to you. That doesn't have to happen on the same day. And if you're interested, you can leave a comment or you can send me a private message. And thank you very much for listening. Thanks, Simon, for coming.
Thank you,
and
everybody.
sharing your wisdom.
Thank you very much.
Ciao.
Ciao. Bye.